It's been half a year since I've started playing in this Minecraft world, and even though I have managed to build quite a few things, other players who only joined a month ago have built such epic bases in such a short time. Which is why today, I'm not just gonna build one, not just two, but 5 entire buildings. Before we start building, let's season the video and roll a multiplayer clip. Also, I'm in a group because these two don't believe I'm not procrastinating. I would never do that.
He says recording an intro in a group, meaning he's had to try so hard to do it.
Your portal, Dawson, is at such a beautiful position to look at your fortress.
Oh man, thank you. I'm just trying to build thumbnails now.
Where are the cannons at? Oh, here they are.
It needs a little bit more. I think it needs like an actual, some type of frame underneath the actual cannon part instead of just the anvils. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think one of your bigger problems, honestly, is the height of the actual barrel.
Yeah, it definitely needs to be longer.
I'm currently recording, and I do want to...
Oh, dude, you're probably hearing so many dog squeaks. I apologize.
No worries, no worries. I'm gonna tell the viewers
man.
right now to show some love to your puppets.
I've got a whole gang of golden retrievers, and they love squeaky things.
I've got a golden retriever too.
Listen, Silas's viewers, everyone listen. This head right here was specifically constructed for my pirate theme here. He took a request for me to make a cannonball shape. He let me murder him like 30 or so times.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this cannonball and I'm gonna armor stand it out, so out like it's being fired, like out in the distance with maybe some glass panes behind it to give it some action or something. I don't know. I don't know yet. Oh wait, I need your input on something over here. Specifically over here, I wanted some type of banner kind of archway. So I built this crow's nest, you know, a little bit more of defensive specific thing there. But the colors are off. I don't maybe the red's too much.
How about
kind of
cyan?
Fade in.
Cyan is like a mixed blue and green thing, and
That's not a bad idea.
It's gonna be different to the sky. I do have the better clouds mod. I don't know if that changes the sky as well, but cyan will pop out of the sky as well and not be too different from green, but still pop out from the green. It's like the perfect in-between, I think.
Yeah, like a nice... It'll still stand out against the green background there.
Yeah. I hope you enjoyed that little conversation. Often I forget to record casual conversation, but I'll do my best to do it more. Anyway, as I talked with Dawson about the heads, I am going to make one of the buildings over there a shop for the heads as well. If we look down on this area, which is just a bit distant from this main road, but a lot closer to the smaller road, this looks to me what could be a perfect market spot. And I've also been inspired by some buildings in real life which were closely attached to each other, kind of cluttered, and I feel like this is the only perfect spot to make close and cluttered builds attached to each other. I'm really looking forward to it, even though I say it myself, I think this may be one of my best builds yet. Lots of building has been done, and let's exchange a couple of words about it. I started with these two, designing them. I was very much inspired by something just around the corner on top of that hill over there. Those are some apartments, or houses I guess, built by the Desolator, another Capercraft member on the server, and I really like the way he used just simple wooden blocks. So with these two, I kind of wanted to go back to the basics and use some simple wood textures. I've done my best to place the textures a bit more mindfully, because what I usually do is, like on my bridge, just throw a bunch of blocks together and just call it textured. But with these, all of these builds actually have gotten blocks placed and thought about every block. All in all, the hardest thing about these two builds was probably separating them in texture-wise, making them look like two separate buildings. I think the glass definitely helps. And just a small detail I'd like to point out of this one are these doors. It may look like you cannot enter them because there's blackstone behind them, but that's a great thing about diagonal builds. You actually can, it's just an illusion, you absolutely can. So now that I've proven why diagonals are so fantastic once again, let's move on to the third building. This one is very much inspired by an apartment building Beat-Ups has done. In fact, on the back, I think you might recognize my reference. I felt like I had to mention this. I can't claim having designed this from scratch. It's heavily inspired by that building from Beat-Ups. Oh, and if you didn't notice, I did sort of build the backs. This building is going to be a clothes shop, but the biggest pain on this build were these stupid mushroom blocks. Like, I wanted to get the inside texture, which meant I had to place and break a block against it. It took forever. And last, probably my favorite building is going to be an apartment on top and a jewelry store, or at least jewelry inspired store on the bottom, but it's actually going to be my head shop. It's fairly simple. I did make it a bit more cornery. If we go into free cam, you will be able to see that I cut off the corner of this, which was especially difficult on a diagonal build, and I feel like on a straight build it would be a lot more noticeable. Now that we're in free cam, you can see that I also did my best to detail about all of the roofs over here. I don't really have that much more to say about these builds, but it's still an area I'm really proud of. So yeah, I've also built the interior of this little head shop, so let me show you around.
There's no horse parking here. Hold on, I'm coming.
Yeah,
Hold on, I just heard something in the background. Is there a new head shop here?
There is. And in fact, I'm putting your requested cannonballs over here. They'll be for sale soon.
Wonderful.
I still need to stock a little bit up, but I'm still figuring out a way to name everything, group everything together, and just tidy up a little. I noticed you were struggling to park your horse. Perhaps you can park your horse in the bike rack over here.
That's a great idea. Come here, Tiberius.
It's
He's been
probably
losing some weight. He's been on like a workout regimen, so he should fit just right. Perfect. Stay right there, Tiberius.
awesome.
Is that gonna work?
No.
He doesn't respect bike racks.
As soon as I grab my golden carrot. Maybe the comments will figure out a way to make this work.
Write down in the comments there. We need some ideas.
Absolutely. Well, it was nice that Dawson passed by just last minute. I must say, I am really enjoying to include all of those multiplayer clips. I hope you do so too, but obviously, I hope you enjoyed these builds as well. So, if you did enjoy both of those things, I highly recommend you to subscribe, because believe it or not, but we're getting to 1,000 subscribers somewhat soon. Like, it's insane how amazing all of you have been. If you subscribe, then I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!